When Bill Laviolette moved to Nashville from his home in Houston, he also carried a dream with him, a place of his own where he could offer Texas brisket along with Tennessee-style barbecue. Well, the journey to achieving that dream was almost derailed, but Bill's hard work and strong conviction paid off at a place called Shotgun Willie's.
Hey y'all. How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, what's for lunch today? Before I moved to Nashville, I had a very contentious exit interview with a job that I was leaving. And the HR person said, if you could do anything in the world, what would you do? And I said, well, I'd sell barbecue by the side of the road.
Bill Laviolette's dream eventually came true. Here in East Nashville at a place the Texas native named Shotgun Willie's. When you arrive, you immediately smell the slow-cooked aroma of prime-grade brisket. Bill's is sourced from Braveheart Farms. It's the nation's premier Angus beef program. With only salt and pepper for seasoning, the long hours of slow smoking give the meat the proper black outer coating with remarkable tenderness and flavor on the inside. Sharing cooker space today is another Texas barbecue favorite, Texas Hill Country sausage links. Of course, if you're going to feature Texas-style barbecue in the Southeast, well, you got to give the same care and attention to Tennessee-style ribs and pulled pork.
If we're going to be known for our brisket, then everything else comes up to that standard. It's not, well, we're brisket and we just throw these other meats on the menu to kind of fill up the gaps. Hey there!
How's it going?
Good, how are you today?
These days, Shotgun Willie's is a bona fide hit among barbecue fans while gathering glowing reviews. But the road to success was more than a bit bumpy. After months of renovation costs and red tape, Bill was finally ready to open in early 2020.
And guess what happened? I don't know if you heard this, but we went through this global pandemic starting right about May of 2020, which is right about the time we unlocked the doors.
Now you can laugh.
Yeah, now I can. But so we literally opened right when the pandemic was ramping up, but we didn't have a choice. Like, there was a moment between the middle of April and the beginning of May where I went to my wife and just said, we're out of money and we have to open.
First, the restaurant was carry-out only, but after weathering the COVID storm, Shotgun Willie's finally evolved into a full-fledged dine-in destination. Oh, and if you're curious about the name,
being from Texas, the barbecue is one part of my DNA, and then Willie Nelson is also another part of my DNA. And so I grew up listening to Willie Nelson, and my second favorite Willie Nelson song is Shotgun Willie. My first favorite Willie Nelson song is I Gotta Get Drunk, but I felt like I Gotta Get Drunk barbecue wasn't necessarily the right path to take, so I went to number 2.
even if you're a hardcore Tennessee pork barbecue fan, like myself, when you're in a place called Shotgun Willie's, you gotta get what Willie would order. It's gonna be good.
So I'm not here to say Texas is better than Southeastern style barbecue or Texas is better than Memphis style barbecue. My goal is to say, here's another way of doing this. Where I'm from, barbecue is a verb. It's how you cook the meat. In the Southeast, I feel like barbecue is a noun. It's another word for pork.
No matter which version of barbecue you choose, you'll be glad to know there are scratch-made side dishes to go with it.
All of our sides, I would say, are traditional barbecue sides, but with a little bit of a twist to them. We do a mac and cheese, which is more like a Rotel chip and dip cheese. Mr. Tony, one of our supreme kitchen guys, created our green bean restaurant. We call them Mr. Tony's Magic Green Beans. So we take a green bean and we systemically remove all the healthy parts of a green bean and we replace it with all the meat scraps off the table and cook it down with a shoulder blade and some onions and salt and pepper. So that's got a unique characteristic to it.
Shotgun Willie's is frequently winning new fans and followers, some who are totally new to Texas-style barbecue.
That's what Texas is known for, so that's what I had to try.
What's the verdict?
It's pretty good.
I also got the brisket.
Brisket sandwich. What do you think?
Very good. Very good.
This California couple came to sample some Texas and Tennessee barbecue.
Tastes really good. The seasoning is good. Taste salad is good. If you can look at my bone right here, it's almost clean as a whistle.
I like the cornbread was good.
I noticed you were eating that before. I didn't see that before.
Never mind me.
You might say never mind dessert, but you'd be missing out on a sweet Texas treat, bourbon banana pudding.
Y'all doing all right?
So Bill's dream of running his own special brick and mortar barbecue place is now a reality. And while some days the brisket may run out, Bill's gratitude never will.
I have been so lucky between the staff who have committed to my dream. I couldn't ask for a better group of people to help me out. The customer base, how loyal my customer base has been, and how many times during the pandemic and since then people came in and said, look, I don't want you to go away. I'm here because I want to see you succeed. For someone to invest in my dream that way, it's truly humbling. Hey there, what's for lunch?